Okay, so here's a quick video on unions. Unions are not used terribly often in the real world, but they do have an important role at some times. Now, the example I'm going to give you is a little bit contrived here, but the one you'll be creating in the homework is more realistic. But look what I've got here. I've got two simple select statements, one from the department table and one from the major table, and they both have a column output named name. And if I run them, then whoops, like that. Okay. If I run them, then let me get rid of the output window. Then I get a list of the majors sorted by name, anthropology, biology, and so on, and a list of departments also sorted by name. These two lists have the same number of columns. That's real important when you're going to do a union. What I want to do is combine these two select statements using the union keyword and have their output come as a single result set with the two names sort of stacked together. So all I have to do is come up here and get rid of this order by clause because when you do a union, you don't usually sort the two queries together. Then I put the union keyword in here. Okay, that's all I have to do. Now, what happens is the combination of the output of both these tables will be concatenated together, sort of stacked together, and the result will be ordered by name. So let's go run it. And what we get is a name like this: anthropology, then biology, then business management, computer science, and so on. Now, it's just the contents of the two tables mixed together and sorted. It's a little odd at this point because you can't tell whether that's a major or a department or that's a major or a department. So what often happens in queries like this is you'll add a column that's sort of hard-coded that allows you to tell which is which. So let's add a column. We're going to hard-code the name department. So that'll be the result from this column, and we'll name it area, like that. And down here, in the query that brings out the major names, I'll add another one, major as area. It's perfectly okay in a SQL statement to hard code in a column like this, and every single one of these rows will say major, and every single one of these rows will say department. So let's run it. And now I get this. I'm still sorting the union by name. This order by applies to both select statements, unions together. And I have the name now, the area out here, department and major and so on, so I can tell which is which. So there is a major and a department for biology, and the same thing for anthropology. But look, in the department business management, there is no major business manager. There is a major for computer science and so on. So it takes two tables and combines them together. And in order for this to work, the two tables have to have exactly the same number of columns, and the columns all have to be in exactly the same data type. So this satisfies it. There's two columns in each one of these things, and they are both of the same data type. So these two queries are what are called union compatible. That is, they can be combined together with a union statement.